It's Saturday, April 25th. I'm out here in Valley Center delivering compost, collecting some cuttings, and making a video for someone that requested it. So what can I tell you that I haven't already said or you don't already know? I did mention one time that there's variation in the row from plant to plant on the vitality of the plant. It's hard to actually determine what causes the chlorosis, the yellowing. I mean, obviously it's the cold, but why some perform better than others? Oh, I think it's a combination of the stress from the previous year, how strong it went into winter, how well developed the roots are. It's complicated, so I mean, we try to, provide nutrients in the form of organic material and organic fertilizer. Another stress factor is gophers. You can, I see a squirrel issue right there. But gophers can gnaw on the roots and stress the plant. So this is the older section here on the top. I'm happy with it. We're in an area where you can get severe cold damage. And like I said, it's always a concern for me that the winter, causes so much chlorosis on the plant that it's stressed coming into the new year. Here's one, say. All that damaged stem damage there is probably not going to result in flowering and fruit set. Or if it does, well, it will produce flowers and fruit set, but into extremely limited compared to, say, there's some better ones here. These will be more fruitful. This is an experimental group here, and you can see how healthy it looks compared to the praise variety. But that doesn't mean it's more fruitful. It's genetically less productive. This is another area of the experimental varieties. I have a couple in here. I've had them for several years. Still not sure about them. It takes so long. Like this row right here is one row of whites I call jackpot. But the plant just cannot withstand the heat here. You can see super variety probably would do really well in a tropical environment. Very fruitful. It's a white, sweet, beautiful variety, but just not for me here in California. This is one still numbered. I didn't name it. 919. That's Muffin over there. She can't see me. Yeah, 919, it's a beautiful red fleshed fruit, self-fertile, but it has two crops minimum, but one crop is not very good. It doesn't get sweet. It doesn't get colored very easily. So when you're waiting for it to color, it kind of cracks, and it's not sweet until it's fully colored. Kind of problematic, you know. And this one you've seen in previous videos, it was always sun sensitive, so we painted them. And, you know, unfortunately, this one's probably not going to make it, 942. It's a nice, self-fertile, kind of light red fleshed variety, but it too is sensitive to heat, the plant. I have ones that I've abandoned. Jade, it's just, the plant isn't sensitive, but the fruit is. So when we get the heat waves, the plant yellows a little bit, but the flesh is damaged, and you can't see it. You after a while you learn to find it from the exterior by identifying soft spots. It's just a lot of time packing. There's the well storage tanks. Those are still really responsible for the entire irrigation of this project, which is, I'll try to climb up on something and show you how big it is. This is a section of praise, younger obviously, a little bit yellow. Yeah, the truck way in the distance there. Let's see if I can get there. No, it won't allow me to go. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Same shot from standing on those water tanks. It's still hard to see because we can't see over that hump there. And then there's that experimental section, and we've planted now around the house behind that tree. I'll try to get a better shot. But you know, speaking of the well, this is actually a low volume well, like 5 gallons a minute intermittently. So water is so expensive, so let's see. I have a float valve on there, so when it reaches the top, it turns off. Let's see.